Hello HR leaders. I welcome all my HR colleagues, especially to this series for HR learning. So in this series, I am sharing few bites and the information which will be very helpful for all HR professionals. So in my last 3 episodes, I shared about the performance management tool or talent management tool, that is 9-box matrix. I shared video every week for HR professionals. So my request to you, if you did not subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to the channel so that you can get continuous notification for all the videos with the great learnings. So today is the special episode, especially in the series of 9-box matrix, that is the performance management tool, or you can call it as a talent management tool. In my previous 2 videos on this 9-box matrix, I shared about the importance of 9-box matrix, the origin of 9-box matrix, and how this tool can be very useful in entire retention of talent in your organization. So if you are a HR leader, if you are a HR BP or talent management or in talent acquisition or any function in HR, I am sure this tool will going to be very helpful to you in implementation of best practices in HR. So today I am sharing and I am going to decode the importance of each and every box in the 9-box matrix. So as I shared earlier, that 9-box matrix we measure especially the 2 important things here. One is called the performance, another one is called the potential. So when it comes to performance and potential, why we are using this? So remember here, for employee succession, this is the tool which can be used very effectively. And this tool, if you are using very judiciously, this will be very helpful in terms of reducing the cost for entire, the development center or the entire process when it comes to the next level promotions. So let's discuss and let's learn about the important aspect of each and every box. As I shared with you earlier, that on x-axis we take about the performance of the people, and in y-axis we take about the performance of the people. So remember here the topmost quadrant there, where the performance is high as well as the potential is also high. I call these are the people in your organization, these are the leaders in your organization, these are the employee in your organization, those who are ready to get promoted to the next level. So I normally call them as leaders now. So these are the people, those who are ready to get promoted. Already you can call this in the cream in the organization. So remember here, 9-box matrix will give you the complete understanding of these people based upon their performance and their potential. So number 1, we have seen that the high potential and high performing people, the cream of the cream people in an organization, where the talent, that retention strategies are very useful and helpful. Second category are the majority bunch of the people, if you will see in an organization, those who comes into the huge number. These are the people, those who can be the future leaders, but their performance is moderate, their potential is also moderate. So in between, if you see, these are the chunk of the people. What exactly we need to do with these people? We need to find out where are the gaps. So I shared in my previous video about the MED analysis. What is this MED analysis? MED analysis stands for mastery, is the level where you are looking for these people to perform. Actual is where are they currently, and this is what the difference, which is the gap which you need to fill in, which you need to fill up with the help of the proper training interventions, learning interventions, motivational seminars, and inspiring these people for their goal. So remember here, the goal setting is one of the most important exercise here. Find out the aspirations of the people and then accordingly put them into the specific learning intervention so that they can move to the next level and they can become your future leaders. Now coming to the last one, and these are the people, those who are low performance as well as the low potential people. So remember here, these are the people in an organization, those who are normally called laggard. So two important things here, two important elements here I will share with you. One is called the skill of the people and another one is called the will of the people. Many people, those who are lacking in the skill, but if they are willing to move to the next level, these people can be put up, these people can be, taken through this learning intervention, which is especially on the skill part. Second important thing is the will part. So remember here, these are the people where you need to become little serious about these people, where they are not willing to move to the next level. Yes, I am talking it right. So what is important here, they are the mentoring, coaching, motivation, inspiration, and especially the process of goal setting, which is very much important to understand and increase their will. Will is basically the seed of the will. Basically, these are the people who do not know why these people need to perform for the organization. So more than the organization, why they need to perform for their own growth and development in an organization. So as an HR, can we showcase them? The important thing is, many people, those who are working in an organization, they are not clear about what exactly they need to do. So this is the responsibility of HR leaders. This is the responsibility of especially talent management team in an organization to showcase these people that where are you currently and increase their level of awareness. So what exactly they need to do to perform or move to the next level to achieve their own goals for their aspirations. So this is the important thing here. So remember, I shared about number one, these are the category, the cream of the cream people in an organization, those who are go-getters, ready managers. Second, the bunch of the people with the learning intervention, training intervention, motivational seminars, inspiring seminars, whatever is there, you need to put them there. And the third level of people where you can put them with the IDPs, individual development program or the plan, where you fix up for 3 months or 6 month plan for them, and for every periodic intervention you can keep it as a weekly intervention or fortnightly intervention or the monthly intervention and see the progression of these people, where the importance of 9-box matrix is very much important. So I hope that you are learning this stuff for the 9-box matrix against the performance as well as the potential. So now if you are working in an organization, put up the entire all the employees against this in this framework of this 9-box matrix and see who are the people ready made for the next level. Many times this happens that whenever you are looking for the talent and you find that there are no capable people available inside, then you invite the people from the outside, from some other organization, those who are successful there. So this is this you can arrest when you have your own people, and this will going to give them the very good motivation to all the people, those who are there in the middle level as well as the lower level, that the people are internally promoted over here. So hope this is useful to you. I believe that we all are practicing all this in our organization. I keep on sharing all these bits and bytes for the HR learning. My request to all of you, if you really wanted to learn something which I need to cover in my subsequent videos, please put in the comment box over there, put your comment there and let me know what are the topics where you would like me to make a video on that big topic, and that will be very helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching this 9-box matrix series for talent management. I will be going to come up with a few more learning bytes in my subsequent videos. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and share it with all HR leaders. Thank you.